Oh man, guys, this new Kendrick Lamar track, Humble, is seriously fantastic. It sounds so good, the lyrics are so well done, it's just a fantastic bit of music and probably one of the best rap songs we are going to see all year long. I cannot wait to explain it to you, so let me explain. Hey everybody, my name is Clifford Stummy. I'm the Pop Song Professor. Welcome to my channel where we're all about helping music lovers like you to understand the deeper meanings of popular songs so that you know what your artists are saying and can enjoy your music more. Today we're talking Humble by Kendrick Lamar. Now, I don't usually like diss tracks or tracks that are all about how great the rapper is. I always kind of wonder why would anybody like pay money to listen to somebody talk about how great they are. But in the case of Kendrick Lamar, he does it really well and the music video is really good. And so I can kind of begin to understand where the appeal is. And I'll just summarize the entire thing. Essentially, he's telling other rappers or artists to be humble. He's saying, like, I'm the greatest. There's not really a contest here. And so that's why in the music video, you see him standing out among many other men who are all bald, but he's got cornrows, and so he is unique. Or he recreates The Last Supper surrounded by other rappers. Or he has women counting his money for him. All sorts of things. Things that are just kind of meant to make him the central focus of the camera and to make him seem like a really big deal. The really big deal that he is. Now, some of you know that he's a super clever person, so there's always the chance that he's making fun of this type of rap music, but I didn't see a lot of textual clues to support that, so I'm going to assume that he's not, but that there is the possibility that he is. But yeah, so let's jump into these lyrics. First one is essentially about how much money he makes, but how he's still true to who he is. It also mentions his sexual interests a little bit. He tells other rappers that he's going to, quote, piss out their per diem, so essentially the amount of money that they spend in a day he really doesn't even have to care about because he just has made so much money. He tells a girl that he's gonna buy her ass the world with his pay stub, and then he definitely makes a dig at other rappers when he says, if I quit your BM or baby mama, I still ride Mercedes funk. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. He's just saying that he's had so much success with his past albums, there's really no way to dethrone him at this point. Especially with the imagery he has in the music video where he is recreating The Last Supper, but he's in Jesus's spot at the table. He ends the verse by saying, it's levels to it, you and I know, bitch, be humble. So he's calling these other rappers bitch and saying, like, you need to be humble around me. And that's essentially the message of the chorus too, where he calls this other person or these other people a little bitch, and he just keeps saying, sit down, be humble. In verse 2, he tells others to get off his stage, so basically threatens to kick them off, and then gets into this interesting little like social justice bunny trail where he says, I'm so effing sick and tired of the Photoshop, show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks. And if you watch the music video, essentially he's got like this model and she goes from one side of the screen to the other, and in the middle of the screen there's a line. As soon as she passes that, she goes from being a model to just kind of like being herself. And he's saying that that's something that he wants, like he wants realness in the women he's with, which this portion doesn't really seem to fit with the rest of the song, so I'm not really sure why he put it in here. Of course, he takes it in a completely different direction in the next line when he says, still take you down right on your mama's couch in polo socks. Now in the music video when he raps this portion, it's interesting to me. He says, this shit way too crazy, A, you do not amaze me, A. And then later, I don't fabricate it, most of y'all be faking it. And in the music video, he's looking at like what seems to be the results of maybe a riot. There's like a bunch of guys all around him. There's like a shopping cart like messed up on the ground with some like other stuff. And he keeps looking at that and then looking at them and the camera looks back at him. And it's like he's saying like, I'm not impressed by this. Like there's only one way to do it. And he doesn't expound on that message more fully than that and leaves us to kind of guess for ourselves what he means there. Later he says, I stay modest about it, A, she elaborated. So he's not telling people how great he is, but he is. And his girlfriend's the one who's talking about it. But, so, you know, that's obviously like a questionable lyric. But maybe that's a sign that he is being a little bit self-aware and being a little bit clever in these lyrics by maybe, you know, satiring this genre a little bit. I really like the last two lines. He says that if he's going to kill someone, it won't be the alcohol. So now killing someone could refer to like destroying them in a rap or in like a diss or something like that. But he's saying that it's not about the drugs, it's not about the alcohol. Like this is all 100% me. I'm making this myself and I'm not resorting to mind-altering substances to be able to create this. He calls himself the realist and reminds other rappers, be humble. That leads us into the chorus where he just, you know, again, sit down, be humble. And that is basically Humble by Kendrick Lamar. Essentially, he's the greatest, he's got girls, he's got money, he's got success, he's got fame, and everybody else better just shut up and deal with it. Part of me really hopes this is a satire and that he's kind of making fun of other rappers who write songs like this, because I don't usually like songs like this, but I have to say, I really liked the sound of this one, even if I didn't like all of the sentiments within it. But I thought it was really well done, and I am so excited to see more of what Kendrick Lamar comes out with. If you are excited to hear more explanations of songs by Kendrick Lamar, don't forget to check out my Patreon down in the description where we can partner together to make more videos like this. Don't forget to join the song meaning community. Check out some other videos on this channel. I've actually picked this one out specifically for you in post while I'm editing. I don't know what it is now, but it's going to be great. And don't forget to comment a song that you'd like to hear me explain in a future video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you later.